This is Wadu TV. Truth and integrity.
Useless people, NDC and NPP. Useless people. My dream and a who gumu nyansa 14.7. Tariffs here they buy electricity. So what are you saying? 4.1, 4.0. We anything. Modi way cry ban and I'm my constant flow of power. Problem, no problem. Constant light off is going on now. NPP bar no was shifted. NDC bar no was shifted. The leadership in Bawku, wake up and sort your issue. Do not let Bawku issue become a national agenda. No, before elections, before, during, and nipa you kumo Bawku nye easy assembly ye kan.
Asemo. We say Kwaku Annan and Bofu no. Ne bofu papa. Osi ya dadunzom. Ensomo san to light mo. Yenye nsuo nom mo nso amansa to nsuo bom na NPP NDC de na ayamo mo nyina adwen no nkasa na hyeda nye adwuma Kwaku Annan no wafa ya na te. In fact ohwe de mo ye o mema nokura nie NPP NDC de omo hayen yo batobayen den kaka krebe ye ni ya other third party bia ye obi sa anket so mo hwe but ye nibi iti de be ya ne se NDC kwa na NPP aba NPP kwa na NDC aba saa na ebe eno mo tu yan chaskele mama ba ye mi senka bibia ya okay wa be yi levy fi ho yi taxing bet tax fi ho wo yi taxes ahodo bi fi ho afi hu ya ye de enkane ne ensoja be wo mhwem Robin Peter to people awo Kwaku Annan afaya pa ena na asare mi ya na so afaya no won so Mohammed Swali ni wo no esini nue bi nso asem bi Kwaku Annan aka ho asem Bawku no ose Bawku mpanyifo mo sori nyina mu nanso na mo hwe ma asomdwe mra enya na de bia na ebe Bawku national issue monya mo asem na mo ko amonko mo tize over 100 years mo ko ada ede asem tenkwa ya patam sana de bia sika na so ade ko ho de bia na ni nyina so fiamanyofo ye NPP NDC ya.
A couple of days ago mobile kaya na me ka kire mo se Ahmed Swali ya yekuna toachini ni nua bi wo ho na sese ni nua no oni Ghana police for kodi nkomo bi enkomo be na me so no omu kodi ebra na ye ba be di Islamic holiday no na me ka sa asem ye de aso to format to ye hu se no sa nkomo no we nkodi police for nso nchire bibia sa ampa wo mo ne na edi sa nkomo no there is or may be very good reason why in term cancer asem. Should I say in 2019 ena Ahmed Swali ni nwe oba Ken City so oni ora Kennedy Japan ba be din komo na de ba asem a nipa ko a okum wo mu nua no wo mu susu se nti or the names be by ena ora Kennedy Japan sanction and said no investigation being coso enti abrante bi a friend Kudus Samobe kaya later no more ya pre asem na to Kennedy Japan lawyer so say I offense and the driver no so say Kudus na okokum sa Ahmed ne se he hwense bi amokaka gu abonte ho ne nipa nim se sa Kudus no ono ena Ahmed Swali ni nwen ebesi no so a Ken yourself on cooperate with them no more police for amane na police for ntinsim ne enko investigate because Kwame Japan tini baby ena Ahmed Swali ni nwe oba e say ena ma assistance ampanso at that time Mami Tiwa was the head. He was the director of CID. Mami Tiwa, you are there. Mu ho munka semincho mampeni John Dramani Mahama the way a man mu pesa mu ma semiko Mami Tiwa, you are back into the administration na munhwe bibiye. I know say Mami Tiwa was then the police CID chief. Emma Mika say, one mu to anamon Emma Kudus no Ken driver no woman nya hu to anamon. Guess what happened? Anamon no mutu ye no, wo mu kochi nipa. Oh yes. Edina nkasa Ahmed Swali nua no odeba no wo mu koye investigation wo mu chi nipa. Supposedly say nipa no will be the person wo mu susu say ono no okum Ahmed Swali. Yes ana. Great. Eni yakochi nipa no. Yet nipa no de ne koema police for Greater Accra Regional Command. And the two sanamoy me now reporting. Yet nipa ne wie ya. Afi ye hu bebia asemi flow. The TNC say a call from above. Who called according to the report. And one the police SWAT team then release nipa no mane koy. Nipa ni din wa ha. I'm going to mention the person's name. So ye bisa say eba ne say and the police for just any panel e mane koy. Afi yen hwe. Asem we si 2019. Enfie maako saa enson eni bra me ne mo ka say. Afi police for aside o mani a kire say ene eye owura Daniel Usu Kranten no a ono ne Ahmed ne ye adwuma asenua wo mu mienu no na omo ne Anas aremi Anas eye so close no ono abrante ne mom na etwa no wekokum ono anadanfo ewuranom na me ka say Ghana police for evidence omo de aba no 7 previous evidence isu emu wo ha say keke Attorney General of our Republic Attorney General led by one Dr. Dominic Ayini a build reports or de kwa who share report na Attorney General they are to one ni kwasem ni Ghanaians. I'm going to show Ghana for Attorney General's offense and the build up sheet me de ni na be kire mo ne na Ghana for me say President John Dramani Mahama, where is this country taking to under your era? I will not allow this and I will not sit to say no edu NPP dia and ye betumi aka sa na John Mahama abrede ye ntumi nka sa really hey edi asem ni yetie Mr. Mahama last week me can say Interior Minister eye ora Muktaka Mubarak when we inform John Dramani Mahama about this case and I say why no I don't know but tonight reporting ewaha maybe chiramo say in 2019 why and the police for the chain that's one. Number 2 why the police released the guy. 3 who was that if anything call from above call the police for the guy to release who and 7 years down the line now your suspect is why Daniel Usu Kranten I mean ye to me the asem say edi nipa man ye hwe mo hwe bibi ye wo memwa saa no ora afoko ni nua eye Gregory afoko ye ntimi ani ora ye asem ye no basa if later ye de ne ko share prison custody 10 years meanwhile ye nya evidence bi am fa implicate Abrante why other than ye nipa sa why are we doing this to innocent people in this country why Adentia Mr. President Mahama folks wow tonight still on the bill the member of parliament for Asen South constituency in Team Fojo also the ranking member Emma Defense and Interior Committee in the 9th Parliament of the 4th Republic of course has gone for deliverance against the backdrop of what some forgiveness he's seeking. He's seeking for forgiveness for his iniquities. Wakosi yin deliver no. Na waye boni eti o man we. What? Are you aware? Maybe yini na akire mo. Wakose waye boni eti o man nti esese ye den o seeking for forgiveness. Ha. Ghana. Oh no. Once they be American. Me say say 2 parties we NPP NDC Kwaku mean trust omo da na makomi create na o man we me fima say the nipa be reference Kwaku John mo man ho ma I'm serious mean to mean trust a man yoku emienu da NPP NDC never. I don't know how I should put it. No because wo munoma ye na nyefe wo munni ye wo manam otuo said the omo chechire oman ni said omo de oman ko enyefe ba ko say NDC NPP no. And now, I swear God, me de sumu ma de chen. I'm sure many would attest to this. The whole of the Accra West, huge, from McCarthy Hill, all the way to where? Baby, the western corridor of Greater Accra, Nina echo in darkness. Yes, so light, no. Now, about saying, about 6 a.m. Me sorry, I may exercise, no. During the exercise, me say, me corridors, no, na, I feel ya so light. You really? Hey, assembly na meeting. Look, with Venice saying when I know a minister for energy during that time. Me who too much doom so until say I feel John Jinapo ministerial position way the doom so in Greater Accra intensify. So this time almost every week biano that area need to call off, especially in Kaswa Enclave. The people of Kaswa Bay say almost anadubia the whole echo of every day Kaswa. I feel the doom so increase here. Meanwhile, how many IPPs namwo the energy providers amwo? How many? We've lost count because omo Dawson. IPPs no independent power producers. Yet they will not give the Ghanaian the power supply. Never. Yebede soon. Any minister, any government official or any high-ranking government official in the name of the sovereignty of this country are perpetuating any crime against the citizens of this nation. Trust me, it's a promise. You will die painfully. Yari ebe bao so wone manu wase for me donyame wonkuntia enya wo da na wo be free o manu na nan kanso nya baby twa me capture mu plane because o men entimi nya NDC for dia da entimi nya NPP for dia so da. This nation is a nation belongs to God. Enye bibi nti ene yankopon bo ni wiase nya wie yo. How many centuries after the creation Ghana became the epicenter of the global world, the nerve center. Yes, there's a reason. It's about the move for my way and to a go pre. Mon say your minus and PURC if we increase electricity, water tariffs to say 27%. But down from stupidity na mekana bin monti yasen. All of this is coming at the back of what? The IMF foolish conditionality na mukwaji yeno. You are sacrificing the soul, the spirit, and the integrity and the credibility of this nation. And then, how many years have you guys not gone? NDC, MPP, Munko, IMF. Stupid leadership. You don't have consciousness for the nation's flesh. Munibi. Now, he says, Ghana, 32 years. You think Ghanaians haven't paid enough tax? Is that what you're telling me? 32 years. You think Ghanaians, we haven't paid enough electricity, water tariffs? You think so? You are doing this to us out of your foolishness and your ignoramuses. And I need to tell you in plain words, and we need to take all of them out of power. Let's look for better leadership. Somebody who may care and care well. I don't need, we need more options, so not dramatics. The too much drama is too many drama. A soldier for member de bia make one simple. It's better than all the constitutional administration we've had. Munko checking why Kutu Echampo. Makano Wasama Kaka. I'm tired. I did a whole documentary of Kutu Echampo, and the things he did for this country is so overwhelming. Under the leadership of Kufuor Besin Wine, Obienu Obetimia compare Kutu Echampo under the military rule. Are you talking about what? Agriculture? He used agriculture as the baseline to develop this country. What are you talking about? The housing deficit and the more housing deficit NDC MPP where is it? Now so I can boast of Teshi Estate. I can boast of them East Legon. I can boast of North Legon. I can boast of what Joulu. And the last one, the biggest estate in the whole of West Africa. DC, Dansuman. Modi anyway. Dansuman Estate. Modi awa. Useless people, NDC and MPP. Useless people. I don't care how you people think. The Ghanaians are suffering. We don't know. It's an ending. You need to be in Kwajeba. And now we say tariffs in 2027 now. Yeah, they bet to Ghana. Say Ghana for ni more. So, is here saying 4 point what? You see, light in Kwao, 14 point what? 14 point something. You see, 14.7. Tariffs here, they buy electricity. So, what are you saying? 4 point what? 4.0. We any rain. Meanwhile, through no fault of Ghanaians, so, I buy NPP, Mutrase, you allow Galamsey to go on in our water bodies, our forest reserves and water bodies, to the destruction of all of us through no fault of ours. Yet, today, in Sunni now say you are telling Ghanaians here to take a drink. I want to say you remember 4.0 tariffs. Electricity. When you know what Ghana electricity all use own tiaka. So this tariffs were any free him. This 14.7 way tariffs way everything. What have we done in any way? Modi way cry ban and a constant flow of power problem, no problem. Yet there are certain areas within the country constant light off is going on now. NPP bar no was shifted, NDC bar no was shifted. Mo pono hon kakran no mo dey am say yen. Go to the ministers their homes. This current ministers NDC, every minister their light or foolish people. Light will move. Yes, they want to enjoy light. Lunatics. Ubeko John Jenapofie power electricity our generators the fie. And I'm moving say mu nipa che Ghana for. I swear to God, mu nye nipa che Ghana for. Look, power to the people is coming from the people. Okay? Ashes in the Bawku district, where it is reported houses including the police command residence have been burnt down. Well, the Inspector General of Police, Christian Tete Yohonu, paid a 3 days working visit to the district. And of course, he appealed to the Bawku to reconcile peace in the area. Now, since here you can say Bawku hodi eje demu hono edem deja. Inspector General of Police Nanuyano pay a 3 days working visit and omukodi nkomo say, hey guys, momi enhwema asumdwe emra ewo soro ha say. Nsem nimu nyaanom afi one Bawku nso konya enkomodie say yenhwe ma asumdwe emra. Bawku na ba one ne kodi nkomo Bawku na ba say mo ma asumdwe emra. Afi osan ka chene say the police for no so aye omu bia enkoyie no.
Primary objectives to ensure that there is peace in Bawku.
In a related event, he charged his men to be diligent and not to expose themselves to danger. Now, IGP and fans so Osanso Chere Nemranti and more region and our district say one more meaning now. Now, one say one fa and kwamani munia. But then, of course, this morning we wake up, on the flip side of yet another bad news. Two police officers have been killed. But the IGP, Nemranti and also for take a Inspector General of Police, COP Christian Tete Yohonu, together with his men in the region, Upper East region precisely, then District Bawku. I know how, that terrain, how volatile it is. Very, very volatile. And so, maybe a new midray, I think the IGP and Ankasa Kwenya first-hand information. But subsequent to this, I think that the President, His Excellency John Dramani Mahama, should declare the area, as a emergency area. Deploy soldier phone call. That's the only thing. Me, Bawku, I stayed in Bawku, God knows how many. I live in Upper East for like 25 years, in and out of this area. I've seen guns blazing in the atmosphere back to back. The war field in Bawku, near Agrudi. I'm talking about when we were there in the 80s. And at the one head of state be kaya na emeda so and sa story we NTB. Former and late Flight Lieutenant Jerry John Rawlins one time be then Tokwana Soseya drove a peace goer, landed in Bawku, stood on the peace goer and told the Bawku township Mudiagra, I will evacuate the southerners all back to south. And set the whole district ablaze. So Rawlins yes and Jabane be asumri about. Namupa mun charge Rawlins under what? Ethnic cleansing. Why not? Yeah. If Rawlins had evacuated all the southerners, because all of us went there. I went to Mekwatranwa. Me papa ne me mama ni nuanum. My father was a big man. Me papa and they extended water throughout the Bawku township, everywhere in Bawku. It was done by my father, my late father. Inti ahimfo wo Bawku krom Upper East Bolga na ba everybody just said they love my father to the teeth. My father on the in so-called Bawku township na Sankasi, de Kohimfa everywhere in Bawku. So we know bibie no aboko for mu hia ensuo electricity oho me wo ho na Rollins de electricity e de ba aboko in 1992 and electricity through VRA wo de ba Bolgatanga. Yes, there be ensuo electricity bibia ho eduane bibia yentu gold wo boko yentu diamond wo ho yentwa cocoa wo ho. No, none of the nation's export earner can be said to be said oho eni etu banti yeni abre nti yenkofom enem ne ade to say can say western region yetu gold and now oboase ne ade. No, bibia say bibia no oman no oman one no enviable export bibia no yenya free boko except say the people of Bawku between the Kusasis and the Mamprusis cannot, will not, and may not agree of themselves say who should lead us and that succession plan. And yejuma, there be kekeo, and you say bibi no. About one kasa assassinate the only keke so live peaceful among themselves. There, one must know they seem incapable of working this thing easy for themselves. Therefore, the whole nation, they are drawing the attention of the nation over there. Why? And I tell you, folks, the Bawku crisis is not like a quarter of a century or half a century. A century more, 100 years plus. 100 years plus. And the people of Bawku are still fighting. That's why sometimes, if Nipa Bibi can't say, yeah, now see if we should say they are right or they are not wrong. As far as Osajifo Dr. Kwame Nkrumah concerned, he extended education to the whole of the Northern Belt, Northern region, Upper East, Upper West. And Nkrumah making sure say education any free. Me Kwaku, I went to educate me school free. And yanda mwaku for the some business free education as some. No, before us free education is some about the massa. The people of North no near school free. Me, I went to school free. Kwame Nkrumah declared we made special budget for the Northern Belt. Why? Because Nkrumah wanted to bridge both the South and the North. Look at the tonight, my Northern brothers. Do not say I'm speaking against you, but that's the fact. Our Northern brothers in Northern region, Upper East, Upper West. Look at the kind of schools Makuko. Yeni anoma mu free throw. Shesuku ahudwa Makuko. Amudewura Ghanaian politics nimu, including sir tonight. The head of state or the president of this republic is a northern. Yet, yeni asumdre was wrong. Edi asem. No, edi asem. Why is not disturb me line? No. Ah? Edi asem kra. Ena chese mama esro ho. Enyoma eko di ekwe. What is edi asem? What is going on? Edi ben biyo ni yenye esabi esro for. Edi biyo school ya mamubi. Electricity ebi wo ho. Ensuo ebi wo ho. Enti bia ba asem. Asase keke o. Hwede esi wo northern region between the Abudus and Andanis. Sebi mprediasa. Edi na yemu a mutumi twa ohiniti. Edi si dua so te se trophy. Ohiniti o. Ohini mu o. Ye twa ohiniti. Edi si dua so te se trophy. And they were going in and out of the principal street of Tamale. Why? This human act. What is wrong? And also the chieftaincy semia. And now I have lost count on all the chieftaincy issues threatening the national security of this nation. I've lost count. Some years ago I counted and we have about 600 national security issues threatening. Chieftaincy issues threatening national security. Bawku de Israel 100 years abesinko. Moses still mubekum now idea sem. What is going on? The only thing, Mr. President Mahama, deploy the military. It is not about Kusasi Mamprusi. Let the military go in there. A soldier for Nudruwa, Namonoma can ye or honor. They are made Bawku in the business. Me, and I'll tell, they know, so I'll tell them my peace of mind. Because me, nyan say what they are muyenim. I'm a person who engage the whole nation attention over there. How? What? What do you want? Oh, share nordness amako school amuti memha. Yabubudia unprecedented. Now, so you still cannot work out to ensure that there's a peace and stability in the northern region, and elsewhere in the northern belt. You are sitting here in Accra enjoying your positions. Meboa, the minimum see mubomudi. All the northern impending for Mutitia, bunch of useless brains. Mutiha, you are enjoying your positions and your towns, your villages are being assigned. Eddie Assembly, can't you sit your people down and talk to them once and for all? No, what is it that we are battling in Bawku? What is there? No, what is there? How many investors that have landed in Ghana, almost omeni uko Bawku? But who do you think an investor will go there to do what? And for how long? Meanwhile, I can tell anybody tonight that the whole of the Northern Belt can be described as one of the heaviest attractions for what? Investors to go there and do something. You won't believe it. I'm telling you guys, yet, you ko ye. Kwasiasem say ya, and some phone say ya na mudie, ewo ho, and to kwa hu, a giant ball, a true ball, and say country treat Jimmy. Stupidity. The leadership in Bawku, wake up and sort your issue. Do not let Bawku issue become a national agenda. No, all the 16 regional capitals, there is peace. Why not there? Why not there? Why must we be adjoined to this foolishness of 100 years, more than century warfare? How? And when? When are you going to stop this nonsense? That's why I'm telling me, one NPP for say, Munche, and a man for Baumien Kusiho, Mun the echo. And to go in, I said, John Mahama by an echo. So, I shall say that Ebrana, Akufado ne Baumia Tiakunya swap. Woman, or he be share helicopter, we didn't Kwaku Rakumo. Had you some bank cranny? Munim Nipa Yakumo, Nipa Yaka and Watum. But before elections, before, during, and Nipa Yakumo Bokunye is the assembly Yakano. Ate. Nina because of more politicians see a crew we been na some green ne just a Christo aba.
Facts. Let somebody come and challenge it. It's as simple as that. And what is going to blow your mind is that, look, there are companies here.
Ate. Oyamo show. Nipa ba ko obesumo men boni a oditi a Ghana no wo hu no nko ana sefo oforiata no nko ana sefo list e wo paper no so a tema development corporation nsase wo makwa akwaje na menzo obi sumra me MCF obi amra ne yankwaji bi hu za Ghana nsase na be kasa nipa ba ko se woto no wotie sansem we na se ye wo da wo no nyankopon o man ye na yetim. All right, nso de kasa chem ze Kwaku na we say no. You don't want us to tell your decision makers true to power. Yen say ya wate. Oforiata ba no abeje be 10. We so ba MDC for mu ye de do mu ka say MDC free power. We will still get some recalcitrant NDC ministers on be ye boni eti o man ya. Another government beba obetwe o maso. They don't learn oh. Womu nsua hwe oh. Because womu say you and I, our minds are fickle. They know say we consume gullible. They know say they don't care. We can't do anything. Or maybe to say Kenya, the Gen Zs now will say yes, they'll rise up with their teeth and will read these politicians off. Because they are politicians. They are like you and I. We gave them power. Yet, your more power we are. They speak nonsense to us as if their head is not there. Now listen. The NPP arrowhead in the spinning of the cocaine saga in recent times in Team Fojo go for deliverance of his iniquities. In Team Fojo and Anu Tuete Yasosano, I feel the Okosi Mompaye Mano. Deliverance against the backdrop of the iniquities. The Intino Bears, I mean, why you're so full. In Team Fojo, I think that now he's healed. So I kind of figure, say, hence, we'll have some sanity in our airspace. Now that he's been delivered, I guess that we're going to have some sanity in our airspace. Let me read this message. Willie Adai, I say, watching you live in New York City. Kwaku, I love your presentation tonight. God bless you. Greetings to let me greet them. Willie Adai, I say greetings to my family at Kwadaso and Dansuman. First stop. All right. So that's my first time. They share friend Willie Ada New York City with Chairman. Now, folks, so what know? He is the arrowhead. In Team Fojo is a deputy ranking member of the Interior Defense and Interior Committee. He's a deputy, this guy. He's the ranking, Mr. Deputy, or a ranking member. I feel the Wakosi in deliver. On the arrowhead. And this spinning of cocaine saga, this useless noise that are stuck on our neck for God knows how many days, weeks, But guess what they are trying to spin around there? And they're saying, and all of this cocaine saga, discussions be people are what? Holding blame to the BNI or the NIB for holding or wielding guns, entering into people's home and all of that. Indeed, I listen to this and I laugh over this, especially people who are supposed to know better. The BNI, any people here today, including the likes of Nana Binim, a useless guy, also Namo here today, and the BNI now and the BNI are coming here armed to their teeth. What bone and so we a tech guy. And now every moment, hey, you are complaining that the BNI is wielding guns and going into people's home, including the guy in Sao Madreji guy, my friend is saying, one we here today. Say the BNI is coming here with guns armed to their teeth and not dumbre. Look at these lunatics and these uneducated people here sitting in our parliament, wasting everybody's goddamn time. When did the BNI cease to carry what? Guns? When? Muma Breso. You better shut up. Now listen. The BNI is an investigative machinery. 1. 2. They have the power to arrest. 3. They have the mandate to recommend, prosecute. Therefore, wherever they are going, they must go fully prepared against the backdrop of what you call elements of surprise. Why not? You want somebody to pull elements of surprise. Bodam keke. Where? Now, Kokrobi to say Britain. Not Britain. Metropolitan Police, you will be fear. Because Nipan was a saint. FBI, they presume say Nipan was a saint. So the BNI goes there with their pen and paper and on pen on the koyesa. BNI for more Ghana. Womo so ba who fear wa because we a saint. In Team Fojo, a reverend minister or a saint. Therefore, when they come, he will cooperate with them, blah blah blah. Therefore, until they shouldn't come with their guns in an and when they come and elements of surprise is pulled out, the same politicians way ever be say BNI funi ni mo foolish talks we it irritates me. Muma Breso, look at how you people, you are trying to vilify the state intelligence organization. How many days, weeks, months, years have you guys, NDC, NPP, have you not demonized state institutions in this country, including the last line of defense, Omega, the Ghana Armed Forces? Why can't you allow people of this country and our institution to work devoid of political influences? Why? NPP are buying so BNI for Kwachin Crawford. Abraham no more guns were in their hands. But listen, BNI for no more powers, prosecutorial powers, recommending nina according to our law. Go and read the enemy need time to read all your constitutional articles. But simple put, the laws for the BNI were made in that same parliament. And the Okase BNI for neba, they are armed to their teeth. They are armed to who see me. Ate, no mo ba no be gyina ho. Na for whatever reason, bodyguards will be fie. Na ni bodyguards mato so tim. Ye kum BNI for bear for egu sa ho. Ho no and a Ghana for because na BNI for pa no be come obi ekunkumom atutu ekunkumom sa. This same Ghanaians ye ba beka. This same politician ye ba be bo mechi. As if say BNI for no ko no mu nim nyansa. O man fetu anko. Yet you are complaining. You are complaining. Me be some Ghanaians. At what point are we going to be nationalistic? At what point, Ghanaians, NDC, NPP, which day are you people going to exemplify? Which day are you going to cultivate? Which day are you going to tell us that you are no more NDC in colors? You are no more in NPP in colors. Neither you are going to preach to us that you believe in the competitive capitalist economy. Neither then the NDC will tell us they believe in what? the socialism ideologicals, both the leftists and the rightists. When are you going to stop this nonsense and tell us that Ghana first? And you are going to sing a song like this that I'm going to play to you. Take a listen to this. I'll be back.
This case was about Ahmed Swale, and very recently, a suspect has
Folks, as soon as we no. The Bain and the two parties way ever too nationalistic. When are you going to do something that is national in character? It will reflect national in character. The Bain, it be new. Hey, NDC, mo be amfani ni ntusu. The John Mahama between aya no oye mamo no. Omo komba ne dum so no kroma intensify more than anything. But bisa ho when we NDC na to hell with your NDC, we NPP to hell with NPP. Me I don't care. Ubufu me I don't even give a hook. Okay, there are many Ghanaians, including myself, who are non-aligned. I don't believe in them because they are both destructive to the, to the foundation of this country. Until both of them will sing, they will sing this song. I say me, I'm a TM. Say, if Ahmed Swale will be there, he will tell me to move right, to move left, to move left, to move right. Really? So, we U.S. court no a ruling say supposed ruling be no. Our be catch there say court na man ruling no grant this interview you. Odema Daniel Dazi. No can we no. Wo. Ebra wo kasa asem na Ahmed Swale ne yere the second wife Edim Kora 4. Akotena obi so. No no su gina baby no osu Ahmed yiri su osu areme ya te ho odidi anapa na ewiane anadwo eno osu minim say 18 million no bekwa akoma lady ni bidi I don't know. But you see, how many times would I say that this guy, the methodologies or the age when the modus operandi cannot, will not, and may not be accepted in the operations of journalism because you're age manisa. But you know what? A senior journalist of our time has come out to speak against that methodology now.
Are not supposed to be acting as intelligent agents. We are not. Our role is Kwaku Annas doing something which is recognized by the society as being in its interest and good and so on. But the methods are not journalistic.
What they? The methods are not journalistic. Kwesi Pratt, the methods of Anas are emiyaw and journalistic. Yeah, and a lot of senior journalists if winning. Woman said, anymore. Hey, a dear mommy who dream me pie was when Aremiyaw Anas Edemi call media commission. Na me call 2 media commission in penny 4. So Mrs. Siho, including past GJA president after morning. Woman na no mo ti dem wo. Ogrigaja ponumu na including graphic corporation writer Bawku fencing. Fencing. Ayeboa fo. Omuna no musi dem ho. Peshomo. As if so omunim said the air kran. No. Nobody was ready. Just as if so be scared. Yeah. Small. And we allow this. Oko no the sike go group no so. Now a certain crofo up. Omu yi sika ni wi a later no the video na kwachira sa crofo no and the sika na uji wo table no so no you are likely say obetua 3 times that money. And I say you, I don't know which one is which. Say, no, ye den no. Ma ba no we be di nkomo me come baby, I also maintain miska ni wi a. Ade channel the video ni be pia bonten say den. And okay, na just say me ba kukuomu corridor nim na me be hu na me no kan ye a na bia me mouth twice that money na and no be den. Obe ma makwa na say den. Edwuma we edwuma ben ya. Now on Wednesday, which of course will be the last program I'll do for the Easter show on Wednesday. My mom will pile of videos about this guy Remia with his face all uncovered. Nenimi na ada ho na wahwe se kwabenani edwuma wei e na wo ye kire wiase wei Remia. Wednesday, including another top high-ranking government official, our Minister of Finance. Ono somebody sika top no so onsesa and he took the money. Or Minister of Finance. Wednesday, folks. Oh God of Israel. Now, my Emra Krata anim. Krata we na kire se. Assembly year 2019, precise April 12th. And the Ghana police for kokochi orei. Orei bi omokochi no na kire se. Oye suspect o mu believe say ono na Ahmed no. Okun. Now Ahmed na abusuafo eka ho bi na omokoye kokko apprehend this anipa. Yemi say anipa no wo hemfa. According to this report, ye jana ma ne koye di entia. Let's go. Let's read this report, shall we? Now, I'll say family members of the late my main one know him for cry. Hey, Kwaku do. Say nipa benya ho to we ase ha. Tie. Ya na me count me iso abeka say ntia na ma print ya ba. O say the Accra tie ni o. Mo fan to screen is ma wo. The Accra Regional Police Command has confirmed the arrest of a suspect in connection with the murder of Ahmed Hussein Swali, an undercover journalist and associate of the investigative journalist Anas Anas of the investigative firm Tiger IPI. Mr. Hussein Swali was shot and killed by two unknown assassins who are alleged to have monitored his movement and laid ambush on a motorbike at a spot at Medina on January 16, 2019. Confirming the arrest, the acting Accra Regional Police Commander, Deputy Commander, Theo Afiabubo Police if needing, Greater Accra Regional Commander, Deputy Commander of Police, DCOP Mr. Kwaku, Deputy Commissioner of Police, DCOP Mr. Kwaku Bwedu Pepra, said the Special Weapons and Tactics SWAT team of the command apprehended the suspect in a targeted police operation. The suspect, Abdul Rashid Mezongo. Your friend saying Abdul Rashid Mezongo, 29, was arrested at a spot close to West Hills Mall on the Malam Kaswa Highway about 10:30 a.m. Mr. Bwedu Pepra said Mezongo, in the process of his arrest, attempted to bribe the arresting officer with saying 200,000 Ghana cedis, which they declined. Afi Martin Zeminibi. We na shisha police if one home. Suspect no police if one ankasa e kwakwa chino no. A ni die pia ye friend Abdul Rashid Mezongo no. Ebra ye chino no or ya attempt afi or bribe sa officer no or arresting no. We saying 200,000 Ghana cedis. Officer na anye. Mezongo, who was in the custody of the Accra Regional Police Command at the time of filing this report, was being prepared to be taken to the headquarters of the Criminal Investigations Department, CID, for further investigations. Ghana. Oh, say nipa bema nipa nya asomdwe. Sibo ye chi no ono ko bribe police for no there be anya adwuma. Na de na buy. Or say family members of the late Hussein Swali have expressed concern over the inability of the police to arrest, prosecute the suspected murderers of their relation. A brother of Hussein Swali, Mr. Al-Hassan Yunus, had indicated that the family on its own had investigated, identified, or say, yabo family member Bisudin. Al-Hassan Yunus also indicated that the family on its own had investigated, identified, tracked down, and arrested the suspected killers at 2 separate locations in Accra and handed them over to the police. And the Ghana police for the about same you. Afia busuani po kase wo kasa kra so ayom investigations. Emo match nipa no a okun wo mu busuani no ya Ahmed Swale. Emo de na ma police for owa Ghana for asam na enyo case na de obi ba na mo de na hyem wo ho. Obi ba e na mo de na hyem. Anybody be a wonsa including Anas Are Emeyaw Anas so wonsa wo mu bia onyame ohun mobo ala ohun mobo anybody in the government of NDC wonsa e wo mu bi on this current soup way mosemaye die yankopon hum mobo tie and you say family nankasa kra na your investigation o achi obi di na koma police for ye ne den yankoso o say he said one of Theo afi wo monkasa relative near friend Al-Hassan Yunus no or say he said one of the suspected killers was arrested at the Medina Ritz Junction and handed over to the Medina police, but the Medina police said the case was beyond them, and so the suspect was later transferred to the police headquarters. Ghana for asma making yam nam troyo graphic online report no da ho April 12 2019 report we at the ho. Now the family members so omuchi nipa na omde call Race Junction police and so say then no case no ebro omo so no omde ne ba saying police headquarters police HQ omde ne ba dey na see now say the other suspect was arrested at Abolo Pap near Kotobabi. Mr. Yunus, who said he had personally taken part in the arrest of the 2 persons suspected to have shot and killed Hussein Swale, added that one of them was set free by police patrol team. Afionwa Ahmed Nebusiafo no yeden. Al-Hassan Hussein kan ni numa sem say enipa na omo chi omo police fo ja ba akoma ne koy. Now he said the family was told by the patrol team that an order had come from above. An order had come from above that the suspected killer be set free, and that was done despite the effort and stress the family had put in tracing the suspect. So where is Ahmed? Nimia Al-Hassan Yunus, where is he? And why is Ahmed family? Why are you quiet? Why are you quiet? Glozing your eyes over say, Yemfa Obiba, oni muamudishe, no nini na onini ye juma, no me a very close friends. No, oni I Daniel Owusu Kranti, no oni Ahmed your friends about very close. Me nimnyome bebre, but I'm just quiet. Me ready. Yeah, very. How can he? So bet me, you bet me implications on we go kuma Swale. How? What to my edin? Because I've been prayed as a modishie winti. And a young for bisu banko to musa. Na nipa na mwankasa moka hu bi ne ekoche no. Where is our suspect? Where are they? Have you told the police? Yes. Hey, Mr. IGP. Say ni say na asem Mako come enu asem akere police for. Al-Hassan Yunus, where is he? Now here. However, I say the Director General of the CID Commissioner of Police, the Director General of the CID Commissioner of Police, COP Mrs. Mame Ya Tiwa Ado Dankwa Ekahum, during a press conference on April 2nd, 2019, said 13 suspects have been questioned, including Kennedy Ohini A. Japan, the MP for Assin Central, and Anas Are Emeyaw in connection with the murder of Hussein Swale. She also stated that one suspect was on remand, assisting the police in investigations into the murder. She explained that the suspect, who was handed over to the police patrol team at Abolo pub was set free on March 20th, 2019, because people at the drinking bar where he was caught had prevented the only policeman at the spot from arresting him, and for fear of his policeman's safety, he had to let the suspect go because other officers he had expected to aid the arrest had not shown up. That just a muja suspect man ekoya ono nso mo ntimi anchina because na mo fi say police officer na ono person arresting no ono kwa ontumi nchini nti, and of course police men are so be assisting so emnya ndru ho nti muja na man ekoya sa ho yo also. But Ahmed Swale's family discounted the family discounted the CID's boss claim, revealing that against severe danger they stormed the Abolo pub on March 17, 2019, and arrested suspects with the help of people in the area and handed him over to a 4-member police patrol team. I'm done. So which is which? Mumfa, your director of research, Emra, na Bisana Sembi, 2 minutes, not on us on. Folks, isn't this bizarre? We and young woman. So guess how the police have done their build-up. At the time Mamiti Wawa office, why no more chain? A call came from above. No mujan maneko. All these people almost 16 13 suspects. Where are they? Maybe some where are they? How then Owusu crime team become now immediate? And Maramandi Abranteno then prison custody. So with thine eyes, we shall soon see the reward of the wicked. Share. Once I catch him say Ahmed Swale Niniano or Himfa. Mukaya 2 weeks ago na American say Ebusia phone mi bisamo. Mabobo Niniano ni bidin. Ebisu na paper na bodin. Say wo mo Himfa Mukai me can say asem ne da ben. Folks, Eda me can say asem na momfa sa tape ni mrana Ghana fu nti say Kwaku, did I not say say Ahmed Swale ni bi Hussein Esoba Yabo Al Hassan Yunus bi susidi? Where are they? Take a listen to the Tiasma me catch about 2 weeks ago. Listen to this. Now, there is a brother called Tahiru. Tahiru is a brother of the late Ahmed Swale. Tahiru, baby, I know say we share program here. Ghana police, between the end of the holiday, pick this guy and maybe I catch much Ghana police. Now more picking we are. As same way I maybe catch them no. Mumbi sa Tahiru. Some me catch them. Obi enyanyo Kwaku me scared walk or me how never. Meaning why I can be scared. Nobody can also use political power to frighten anybody in this country. What dey monya dey amoye. Ade Kwaku mi chia ne say obi wo tumi na tumi no nya wo de o ye de ama o se fe de wo be na fe boa ye na wo de tumi ni ba be sisi yen abra enya ne kwan so no Kwaku mi wiase ade ya me bom be wiase me tumi stand for any niam we bi and then na mo politician ye do you know me, do you know who I am? I'm so stupid. Who gave you that power? Who gave you that power? 32 years into our democratization, that nonsense must stop. Now I be meaning peniphobi bekasa. Me say the BNI, Ghana Police, CID, Abrente Mabonidin, or ye Ahmed Swale, ne brother. He is called Tahiru. Me say before now and at the end of the holiday, we invite him. Since we be inviting him, I'm going to tell you why. Anas, I know you are in town, but don't you dare try say you will use some state power. I know everything you are doing. Me say, we know every movement and every. They can say we barely 2 weeks ago. Ahmed Swale Bushman phone with him. Now, I mentioned names. Report where I mentioned some of the family members and their names. Where are they? What happened in 2019? April 12th. CID boss, former CID boss, Mrs. Mami Tiwa or Himfa, what is it that Tiwa can now say? Let me go on the line and speak to Director of Research, Eno Kofi Ejiri, maybe 2 minutes, and then we'll be done. Then we'll come back again. All right, Kofi, good evening. Many thanks indeed for your time.
Yeah,
great. Kofi, what do you make of this report we just read? And of course, you're also learning
because
tonight.
Of time, it's more than fast. I'm the background in your little noise, Mam Kaka, but I hope that what's American.
I hear you loud and clear.
Now, Mamaka was here fast there. Because of time, you know. Tiwa, name press statement, so the banner, okay, the suspect, no, or March 20. And our friend, Ojanum, okay, because no fear the police name, I can uncle Tiwa, on 2 months, because of the Biano one. And our last answer, so I sorry, no family member, no, so look at it. 17th, Nanaka saw come home more catching the chair. He said, no, be too.
Exactly.
Yes. Now, say, I'll history. Tiwano, ne, in some of the time, madam, Yambea, Sibio, Wolfim or Takradeno. Abacado, Waka, come watching, whom baby, or not the next minute number of fun by your bones, no, not Sibio, or my Yamaka. So, going by that assessment, it will be difficult for me to even believe I say that I'm a Kibio. It, going forward, no, I think that this matter must be interrogated. Today is not the best day for all of us because of how Enyama with a matching at it, which I believe will find right time to look at it.
I agree with you.
I had the spend so much time because of, but at least this time has been looked at. Obilome day 17, or also like a 20, and then you saw them 200,000. That issue, order from above, no thing. That suspect this for him. We have to understand some of these things. I think in the coming days, we'll try and explore more.
But Kofi, let me stay a while longer a bit. And it's saying, suspect are yachting a normal police for 200,000 Ghana cedis. Kofi, I really pass some crowd. So then the question remains: who may be this guy?
That is the question. So when the actually report now, daily guy for what the bay reading coming. This Abdul Rashid guy, watching, even made an attempt to bribe, unless the more police work can go to incredible Guinea. But if truly, that guy made that offer, not say he was guilty, that is why he was making that offer. It's in a son of her. How is that connected to a match? How a match be questioning?
Quite striking.
Unless suspect we keep now from that time out in there. And that he has mentioned Amachi thing. Now, Amachi has been in and out from the country all this while. It's the whole thing now, one mind, so you could deep, I'm saying, I care very emotional. Because I'm really not happy, especially the way police is for carry some of these things. And remember the man you throw fast. There, as a uniform, that doesn't mean they said you're in you go. Any area one, but opportunity and now when what's the boy and was a bejatum. In tell you many for Ghana home not to please anyone. But I'm making because of time in it, we will end there and then go into the matter in subsequent days and weeks to come.
Great, great. Definitely, you are going to join us on Wednesday as we do the build-up for the holiday. Great one, Kofi. Thanks very much. Of course, Director of Research, Eno Kofi Ejiri, just joined me, and then the perspectives. Abba, my main message, Nana Boateng, I say honorable Ken for 2028. Nana Boateng, but I say Anas is evil. He will be put to shame soon. Mel Mains, should I call your name well? Equiasichi Mens. Yes, I'll say Anas should be arrested. He's a suspect. All right, Mel Mains, anyway, by Messi Chum. Or say, I can't comprehend why Anas is still hiding his face. We all have seen his face. He's a coward. Okay, also, a lot of mistakes. I remember I'm making kind. Kakra Ewaha. Na yen share adebi o say Kwaku Annan, please, I'm Ernest Kwansel Jr. from Dansuma Kwaku. O say you vex wa, but you see a prophet is not recognized in his own country. These two parties in Ghana is like Tom and Jerry playing together. Good job, Kwaku, and continue to put wisdom in our generation. NS, God bless you, what? Some of you can understand me. Say, this is not how I want to do things. So. But Master, and your mayor had been in your mayor learning that Accra High Court has remanded Daniel Owusu Cranton, this time not in police custody but prison custody, right? That is the breaking news story. The Accra High Court, the trial judge sat on the case, apparently has remanded the gentleman in the police custody earlier, as we know of, Daniel Owusu Cranton, who became the suspect in the murder case of Ahmed Swell. Of course, it's been about how many days, weeks that he's been in the police custody, pending that the police would drop in more evidence to, as it were, to build their premier facie case, and then Attorney General comes in, and then it becomes like Daniel Owusu Cranton versus the state. Whilst we were, this is pending, hoping with further and better particulars to add up to all of that. Well, today, the Accra High Court, did something I really don't have much more understanding to. And I guess that quite a number of people who also have heard this are reading a lot of meanings into it, that Owusu Cranton will no more be in the police custody, but will be in prison. Folks, that's the breaking news story tonight. Of course, let's go on the line and speak to lawyer Kofi Esau. He's the counsel to Daniel Owusu Cranton on the line. Nian said, send a Nyomano AC Epane or Accra High Court. Ms. Esau, Memoir, what is saying? Good evening, Ms. Esau. Hello, Ms. Esau. Oh, Ms. Esau is...
Hello.
Yes.
Hello.
But what's mean? Great. Now, at the Accra High Court today, what we are learning is the trial judge, Sisi and Waremane your clients, Daniel Owusu Cranton, into prison custody. Can you confirm this, correct?
Yes, I can confirm that is what transpired.
Great. Now, my build up, the year my ekukudru and pempenso, we say, Yedim na so mu put more build more case up for the judge to know, including that of expecting the Attorney General to come in. Ebane send a trial judge, or the case may be Drews and Pempenso.
Okay. So, for educational purposes,
yeah.
This is not even a trial judge.
Okay, good.
It is just a bill application, a repeat bill application of the High Court.
Okay.
Also, in Ghana, the law stipulates that every offense is bailable.
Good. Yeah.
Every offense is bailable. But I said that the murder and now robbery, people become apprehensive. The murder and now the season and now the two also friend or not judges and person. I don't talk for all of that not team money. The case are alone. And so I said to police state. Police for the plateau with a charge for no one no for them. Over that remand but that practice is retrograde. To give you the chronology of events, when it comes to a matter dealing with murder in your man, it's an indictable offense. I started off with police member provisional charge sheet. And then you call district court. The district court knows the eviction. It is hard to do a court and then the high court. Judge and then trial judge. You can't start a trial. So that is the basis of the case. When a police, if you see your client, you have nothing on him. You must say, I don't know, I'm away. On MPP pictures. And after this, in 2 months' time, I'll be coming to Kukum. But I'll share the court after 2019. So many reports that I'm talking to you, normally in the way we are no more time in Lukuno. And so I say, the client in our mom picture. I don't mean normally be in our way. So could be this website with a chair. Now, I would say that chair police when say, for further by the material of one for the pure water. To turn up crab on for quarry, that I know to do a phone and to the man for quarry. Not a man of my boys. Nti ade record down court no aye we no we high court no for bail application no. The ba no we na more than na mata na district court no so say I'm to my bill because what law no mu na a precisely section 194 of the Criminal Procedure Act no. And ma every right for the district court to give bail, but akoye say e made that na akoye say adi case no say he anything or they will just remand it's a call high court. High court judge no charge they call for bail and e ba no criminal offenses now criminal matter so private court lower court now they want to for higher court for a repeat application can you call here and a judge no medical no say your client no Ghana 2019 October you couldn't pay 20 July 2019 actually my heart goes out to the family but then Obi this year 2019 most say your client no year or the person to coma 2019 October no obi won say o let you court London akoya ma de diaba and call no buy it's to court then say you the passport me bio page me we stamp page we no travel page no say to coin October 2019 the passport has stamped from 2019 to 2024 with two coin powder the pass stop you say Ghana police person to airport they stop notice too so now immigration can stop it Ghana police in here do that for Daniel from 2019 this thing no Nani pay kwa abuchiba no can look at the court me say hello
Yeah.
Hello. Yes, sir.
Yeah, what's the main car?
The bottom.
Good one. Meet you.
But what do you mean?
I'm at meet you, Pai Casa. Yes, Casa. David Casa.
Okay, secondly, that's what the court name said. I'm going to on the 15th, which is a Saturday.
Yeah.
I'm going to join on Monday. We serve the public bill. No, that's not that. With one surety. Police inquiry bill, one surety. Monday, November 4, no join. The police, not the police service itself, we join the some reporting Tuesday. Not Tuesday, now, many members of much in the room. Now, when they go to that now court, now when they start it about say murder, we could be because in a fact, Mr. Sonoma, pressure to one honorable Kenny. Now, Kasa same way, SNA, as far as Suma, get to remand. And I make a say, you can maybe be here. Or say district court, no, put me a boat and my bill. No.
Exactly.
I said, almost through, and I come back. Osha Martin, who case in night, I say, that is the check can be I won't say about it. Highway, offense is very way, the punishment is very grave and all that. Evidence no show stronger. You don't give the we no come in terms of district court in my bill. But 194 now. I say I will be a kind of committal proceeding.
That's right.
After committal, no get me my bill. What I say?
Yeah.
Yes. After we are wire committal, big my bill. Actually, if I not put national court trial and kasa, you can tell now kind of trying to be a shot there. You put no high court trial there.
Oh, I see.
You committal no committal police person no investigation here.
Since the police if on crane we am build up, right? Okay. Okay.
Some way murder in solicitor to the first count of abetment and the second count of murder. I said investigation is going to be in perpetuity. Every 2 weeks, some member with new charge sheet. And I catch again, he said, investigation into us. Yeah, can argument, you're going to in your area. So, Attorney General, take a thing on friend about it. Also, Casaya, poor dear, dear, almost say I hear you, my dear, come here.
And the crack.
You're coming here, Hucha. If I should chess, I'm sorry, I would say the pictures now. The clients maybe more be, oh, Brian, no copy, I will get you. Police one map, yeah. Attorney General, I believe in the position, but there's country one. Training, also, the police one is a more call signal with the record. That's just what Madina. on the 19th of January, you call. Then, I'm on this. I put it on about one for signal to issue. Whatever telco, I'm say the client's number. I'm on far evidence. I'm very, very naked affidavit. Say, I Brian, the big Accra, I say, when you video, when so many funny. And they say, this thing is retrograde. Back in the days, now, police supposed to be keeping purpose.
Exactly. But my name is Kofi. Say, I know more clients, you know. What police custody for like how many days, weeks?
From 15, from 15, I'm on the police entire bill on the 17th. I'm also changing on the 18th. We're done from on the 18th till now. 18th of March to 14th April.
So now we did bear 1 month in the police custody.
Hello.
Yeah, Kofi, can you hear me?
Yes.
I can hear you. I can hear you. Yeah, you better like I said, we did bear 1 month in the police custody.
Yes, in police 1 month. Yes, 1 month in police custody. Yes.
Wow, great.
Yes.
Now,
and that is how a citizen of Ghana is being treated. Just because the police slaps you with a charge of murder. Now, for the judiciary cannot even affect authority to just refuse this invitation to keep someone just because the police have said they have suspicion. And the state has so much resources. Age representative himself. Some person, the man is bill. Age representative in the catch report. That person man is bill. So they are carrying a passport and go to work.
Exactly.
And so, yes, you know, there's no say or refuse to bill. No. Straight simplicity, a bench ruling, we refuse to bill. Just like that.
Just like that.
It wasn't a reasoned ruling.
I see.
A bench ruling, we refuse to bill. And now they're in chair. That is how it was said. They're in chair. I mean, we will apply for the copy of the ruling. Now, I'm in Ghana.
I see.
This is how a citizen should be treated. Because the police slapped the charge of me based on fact that that's not supported by any evidence. Okay. You know, affidavit in opposition, nothing, no evidence, no evidence. No attachment.
Agent me mamo substantial ABR.
But
agent me mamo concrete ABR to assert say and no say nyoma kwa e bit me I convincing enough. Bibia say MP agent eyimo.
Me pacho man nti on ye.
Me say
pacho be repeat.
Esa the me bisa ne say agent no eya affidavit or the ban emukra enhye dan yedu if I hear you right.
Emu yedu. I'm talking here about submission. We are not sorry, Katama agent. So, obey to do with no only written. Who is another sort of Kata? Okasano. Oh, what the media can. Because police for the man is share. Well, it's just based on hearsay. Police for man is hearsay.
This is very sad.
Okay. That is it. That's what we are relying upon to remind someone. Because police now be so police not police will be police both here there will be uniform will be so because nobody can speak to power.
So
that's not right.
It's finally now ubeje hwakono. But say finally mamentia dibiase so that I let you go. So it means from maybe Ochine Kono Enyadia Daniel Usul Cranton will be in the custody of the police, but woman in the call prison cell now. Okay. Okay.
After how police was or how with such alacrity will be like judge next time and the mark of show.
Okay. Okay. Good one. Good one. Kofiesa. Matthias Sepa. Good. Nti maminya wa say this is a developing story and then I prepare your best sign anyway din komo. Ya da Sepa for this very time. Great one. Kofi Esa is the counsel to Daniel Usu Cranton, also known as Amache. As he said, judge no betra kunyamo no e release wamano prison remand kana ne nim so owo police for kukum a yenim bibia na oda afi de judge ne yes asem no kwa yenni ye o bibia yenni asem no because AG attorney general ne ye ode ba me yi a kire mo e wa ha ne wa kan bi ni wetie se we a AG di ba enti eye enough sa sebi wudi obi ba ekotum just like that sir and then that's our report here no ye be ne den but folks